Today we'll be diving into the focus is it's the month of love, living and awakening in the season of love. So settle in, my eagles. Let's rise, let's lead, and let's soar together. Have you ever wondered why I label you my League of Eagles? I want you to Google and look up what the symbolism for eagles are, all that it entails, the five leading qualities that they have. Now, I could mention them to you, but I'm going to leave it to you because if you're an eagle and you're serious about your purpose, your leadership abilities, and your journey, greetings, my League of Eagles. I'm honored to be with you. Every Thursday, we gather in purpose and presence with love, light, and legacy. I am Joy Ruffen, your minister of enlightenment, awareness, and awakenings, and your signature style and leadership specialist. It's February. So we open with our theme, clothed in self-love, styled in clarity. How could you not love that? It's an invitation to return to clarity, an embodied presence, and leadership expressed through truth. Today we'll be diving into the focus is it's the month of love, living and awakening in the season of love. So settle in, my eagles. Let's rise, let's lead, and let's soar together. Have you ever wondered why I label you my League of Eagles? I want you to Google and look up what the symbolism for eagles are, all that it entails, the five leading qualities that they have. Now, I could mention them to you, but I'm going to leave it to you because if you're an eagle and you're serious about your purpose, your leadership abilities, and your journey, you're here at the right time. Again, the theme is clothed in self-love, styled in clarity. Love's awakenings. Love is calling us now. It's a month of February, the month of love, but love is universal and it goes year-round throughout a cycle of life over and over again. Not romance, but awakening truth. Not fantasy, but consciousness, awareness. Not illusion, but grounded alignment. Not performance, embodied presence. The world feels a little bit louder today, doesn't it? Yet clarity speaks softly. True love does not shout. True love does not demand. True love stabilizes power. This call is universal across generations and cultures. I've always thought global, because that's what we're about now, especially with technology. Across generations and culture, across roles, labels, and expectations. Oh my goodness gracious, across masculine and feminine, across leadership expressions. Today, love asks about maturity, not dependency, not projection, not distortion, but responsibility for itself. You'll hear me say over and over again, know thyself. That's the journey of our life here on Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, Earth Gaia, whatever term you choose to use. The divine masculine rises. The divine feminine rises. And our assignment is the alignment for the balance and the harmony of both to work together. Away from the competing, comparing, and copying the feminine for what the masculine did, and vice versa. Labeling and collaborating with us only in the old programming, conditioning, and sexualizing ways that we have been exposed to. Not opposing, harmonizing. Not competing, collaborating. Not dominating, balancing out. Masculine provides direction. Feminine provides wisdom. Masculine structures movement. Feminine breathes meaning. Together they create wholeness. Women of the new example emerges, and we're asked to integrate power, to integrate grace, and to integrate authority, to integrate compassion. It's all of those combined. Balance is not about weakness. Balance is mastery when it's aligned with the harmony of both the masculine and the feminine for both genders. Balance is discernment, one of my favorite words. It's not about judgment, it's about discernment. There's a vast difference. I ask you always to get to that dictionary and get the pure meaning of both in every word that maybe there's discrepancy in your mind about. Balance is leadership maturity, and balance is evolving, evolutionary intelligence. Owning power, owning your power. That's what real love is about. And power is a word that I want us as women and gents to utilize, to embody it and embed it within our souls. Because power is not aggression. It's not volume. It's not a bit about being dominated or domination. Power is self-possession. It's internal governance. Owning power requires honesty, integrity, honor, loyalty, without blaming history, without outsourcing responsibilities, without disowning authority, without shrinking identity. Style becomes power amplified, not a costume, not disguise, not armor, but coherent expression. And each and every one of us is here to own our presence, our power, and the radiance of our soul, heart and soul connected. Your presence is allowed to speak before justification arrives and before explanation follows, before credentials appear, and before comparisons enter the room. You can't be compared. We can't be compared, copied, or aligned with anyone else but ourselves. And that true identity and presence has to be our true allure. I love that word, allure, your allure. Allure is not exposure. It's not a resonance. Allure is unmistakable, coherent. Allure is personal frequency, quiet command. Fake facades dissolve now. Extreme performances lose traction. Attention seeking, for its seeking only, loses power. Overstatements collapse your credibility in every way that you might think that you're doing it right. Fakery, facade. Truth rises here. This word that's overused, but here it has meaning. Truth arises effortlessly. Those days are over where we exaggerate everything. The era has shifted. This is the era and the decade and going forward onward of awakenings. Substance carries weight. Individuality commands respect. You want to be authentic and sustain your influence. Your task is refinement, not exaggeration, not mimicking someone else, not being a spectacle, but embodied originality. Your God-given authority. You were designed intentionally. Your power is God-given, no matter how you define that for yourself. The Creator, God, higher source, supreme power, and on it could go. Your style is your signature, no matter what category it's in. Your truth is non-negotiable. Your presence is purposeful. Owning individuality is leadership, not rebellion, not defiance, and God forbid, not chaos, but consciousness, self-expression. Today, we lead differently. We lead with elegance, sophistication, with clarity, class, with discernment, and with responsibilities. My eagles, my team of eagles, my league of eagles, we are rooted in truth, in balance, in power, in love. We are clothed in self-love, styled in clarity. That is the assignment for the next generation as we move forward here. One of the things that we are here to embody and embrace is our own identity, our own individuality, our own wholeness, mature presence, no matter what generation you're in, anchored authority. We are here to know, to embrace, and to embody who we are at our core. I can't say it enough, heart and soul connected. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. I honor your presence and your commitment to growth. Remember, our empowerment, liberation will lead to release. When we let go of the old conditioning, we create space for leadership to rise from our truth. So join me next week for another intentional conversation. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Joy Ruffen Fashioning Femininity, Style, and Truth to stay connected. For those ready to go deeper, explore my offerings and upcoming experiences at joyruffen.com. There is always something purposeful unfolding for you there. So until next time, my League of Eagles, stay grounded, stay confident, and lead with your light. Let your light take center stage. Remember, you are clothed in self-love, styled in clarity. That is your aim and your goal, one of the many that you have for this year, 2026, starting here in January and February. Mention always to yourself that you are the power source, leading in truth, love, and beauty. So until the next time, my Eagles, know this. I send always to you, from my heart to yours, much love. Be and stay well, and all the best always. Cheers.